Okay, now we're getting into the nitty-gritty of what this exercise is all about. So, we're raising 1 plus x to the 18. Obviously, no one's going to do Pascal's triangle for 18 things, which is why we're going to use our combination. So 18, 0, 18, 1, 18, 2, 18, 3, 18, 4, 18, 5, 18, 6, etc. Now, we're not going to actually need that last one, but I'm going to tell you how to realise that shortly. I'd like us to do this properly first. So, we're going to start off with our first term, 1 to the 18, 1 to the 17, 1 to the 16, 1 to the 15, 1 to the 14, 1 to the 13, 1 to the 12. Now we're going to put in so that was all our first terms. I just want to highlight them so it's easier to follow if you didn't watch the video. Okay, now I'm going to put in my x terms. So that x is, I'm going to do a blue, this one. That blue was the worst possible choice. This one. So, don't forget we start off with x to 0, x to the 1, x squared, x to the 3, x to the 4, x to the 5, x to the 6. Oh, we only had to find to the 5, so I'm going to stop and make all of those red. And I'm going to plus in between each term. Now, 18, 0, I know that. 18C0, I know that, it's 1, times 1 to the 18, times x to the 0 is 1, plus 18C1 is 18, 1 to the 17, x to the 1, plus 18C2, calculator, 153, 1 to the 16, x squared, plus 18C4, 3060, 1, x to the 3 plus, oh no, I accidentally did C4 instead of 3, 816. 3060, 1 to the 14, x to the 4 plus 18C5, 3003. Hang on, I need to do 18. Oh, I did 15. Oh, come on. Yeah, I thought that was too low. 8,568, 1 to the 13, x to the 5, plus whatever. This question has only asked me to do it in x to the 5. So I'm only looking at this term. So my final answer is 8,568, x to the 5. If I now have a look at 9c, it's a lot harder. Let me grab this question. A lot harder. We're going to start the same way though. It's to the 11, so I'm going to start off by putting my 11C0, 11C1, 11C2. I need some more space. 11C3, 11C4, 11C5, etc. I hope that I get to stop before then. Considering this is x 10 to the 10 y squared, I think I should be able to stop well before then. Okay, my first one is going to be half x to the 11, half x to the 10. Notice how I'm using brackets. I recommend you do this always. Half x to the 9, half x to the 8, half x to the 7, half x to the 6. Okay, and then I'm going to hope that I don't have to go that far. The next term is this, I'm going to do it in red, minus 3y squared. 3y squared to the 0. 3y squared, minus 3y squared to the 1. Minus 3y squared to the 2. Minus 3y squared to the 3. Minus 3y squared to the 4. Minus 3y squared to the 5. And hope that I don't have to go any further. That's all my terms, so we chuck a whopping great plus between them. Now, it said x squared y squared. X to the 10y squared. The only one where I'm going to have an x to the 10y squared, I should do this in blue, is this one. Because this x to the 10 is tipping me off straight away. So I'm just going to look at that. I've got 11c1 half x to the 10 negative 3y squared to the 1, which gives me, 11c1 times half to the 10 x to the 10 times negative 3 to the 1 y squared to the 1. So here all I've done is split up my brackets. 11c1 is 11. You can do that on your calculator. 1 half to the 10th, you can do this on your calculator. It's 1 over 1024 x to the 10. Minus 3 to the 1 is negative 3. Y squared to the 1 is y squared. So I have negative 11 over 1024 x to the 10 y squared. I'm very glad I didn't have to expand that any further. Let's now have a look at question 10.